on the next Festivus. A Festivus for the rest of us! Serenity now! Yeah, I can't wait to look Mega Man 4 in the eye as I arm wrestle it for the feats of strength and air all my grievances right next to our shiny aluminum bowl. But yeah, exactly, exact strength 10. It's yeah, exact. See, that's it. That's the perfect way to word it. Honestly, thank you for that. It's like 3 had no excuse. Like we're 3 entries in. Like 3 is when you should be in the prime of your years. You know, like by your 3rd entry, you definitely know what you're doing. You could and should have made your best game. And it's like, there's just no excuse. Like, 2 was also rushed, 7 was also rushed, and they both did just fine. And yeah, by 2, they're still learning the ropes. They don't have a formula to go off of yet. And that's the same excuse I always use for Zelda 2 as well, because Zelda 2 gets a lot of crap. And I think it's very ironic that Zelda 2, people always like to say it broke the formula. Whereas Breath of the Wild also broke the formula, more so than Zelda 2, and it got praised for it. And I just look at that and I think, Zelda 2 broke the formula. What do you mean? What formula? There was no formula. It's the 2nd entry. There's only 1 game to go off of. There is no formula. The formula was established after that Zelda 2. A Link to the Past perfected that formula. Breath of the Wild broke a formula that had been going on for over 30 years at that point. So you tell me which one broke the formula. Yeah, exactly. The formula in the 2nd game, there's no such thing. I mean, I literally, maybe not objectively, but I am one of those, I will take Zelda 2 over Ocarina. I am one of those people. Twilight Princess is the only Zelda game that I will not take over Zelda, or that I will not take Zelda 2 over. Zelda 2 is such a fun, replayable game. I love it to death. Even Tyke knows it's easier to beat, or maybe Ashton Tyke, I don't know, knows it's easier to beat Dr. Cossack than to survive Toadman's Rain Dance. That's perfect. That's going in my my list just in case. I'm gonna give Gillers to all the best Cossack roasts. By the way, for those of you who do not know, oh crap, you gotta focus up. For those of you who do not know, we are having a roast for Dr. Cossack on Tuesday. Because of how that last run, the other stream ended, I decided I hate Cossack more than I've ever hated anyone before. And I spent 2 hours photoshopping a roast background, so it's definitely happening. Bring your best roasts. We are roasting Dr. Cossack on Tuesday. The triple grab, yes, precisely. I spent 2 hours out of spite making a Photoshop of his roast for our background that we are very much going to do. Planning Twilight Princess playthrough at some point? Hell yeah. I will be there. I look forward to that. Also like Majora's Mask over Ocarina? Right on. I'm more of an Ocarina guy personally, but I can always respect that. Yeah, my top 5 for Zelda goes Twilight Princess, Zelda 2, Ocarina of Time, and then I kind of flip-flop back and forth between Link's Awakening, specifically the Game Boy Color version, and Wind Waker. Literally only here to watch Dr. Coxsack survive. No! Facepal, no! We want terrible things to happen to Dr. Cossack. So that's how I feel about Majora. That's like the perfect way to describe Majora for me. Like, I really, really like Majora's Mask. It's such a well done, just such a cool concept. I love that game. But for me, it's really jarring to replay. Like, I know it's arguably one of the most replayable because of all the different scenarios you can try and do with the 3-day cycle, but for me, I just... 100% in Majora is exhausting. Last time I played Majora, I went for 100% for the first time. Oh, Twilight Princess is beyond underrated. That game, if you look at Twilight Princess objectively, it's just so good, man. It's like the best dungeon design Zelda has ever seen, the best companion character Zelda has ever seen. My personal favorite Link, and arguably one of the better Links anyway. The world building, immaculate. The characters, immaculate. The graphics, immaculate. The story, immaculate. Again, it's like the Mega Man 9 of Zelda. Or technically Mega Man 9 is the Twilight Princess of Mega Man. But it's like both games, Mega Man 9 after Mega Man 2 and Twilight Princess after Ocarina of Time, looked at the game that most people consider to be the best in the series and was like, how can I improve on that? And they actually somehow managed to do it. Both cases, Twilight Princess was actually better than Ocarina somehow. And Mega Man 9 was definitely better than 2, even though I still would put 2 over it. Man, I need to play Link Between Worlds. That's one of the only 6 Zeldas that I have not played. And that's like always the one I hear people tell me, of all the ones I haven't played, that's the one I'm missing out on the most. Because I mean, the only ones I haven't played are the 3 multiplayer ones, and we're only talking official Zelda. We're not talking about spin-offs like Hyrule Warriors and all that, and we're not talking about unofficial stuff like the CDI games. But the only official of the 21 mainline Zelda games that I have not played are the 2 Switch exclusives, Tears of the Kingdom and Echoes of Wisdom, the 3 multiplayer ones, Four Swords Adventures, and Triforce Heroes, and then Link Between Worlds. And I feel like Link Between Worlds 2 is one of those games that just makes A Link to the Past even better. Because I know it's very richly connected to A Link to the Past, and I just feel like it's one of those experiences that just enhances A Link to the Past once you played it. Come on. Really, dude? My dusts are terrible today. Oh my god, go! Like, we've got 15-second time save on Dust, and I'm doing stuff like this, man. Holy crap, terrible Dust, man. Oh yeah, I've seen that. The dude with the pink hair, right? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we know Zelda's no stranger to making characters, to actually having confirmed characters be super old. Like, Nico from Wind Waker, who was also in Phantom Hourglass, was then also in Spirit Tracks, which takes place 100 years after those 2 games, as an old man who's friends with the new Link. Those DS Zeldas are so good, man. And then yeah, of course, the hero shade from Twilight Princess being confirmed as the hero of time from Ocarina and Majora, which is so cool. Another thing that's just chef's kiss for Twilight Princess. Having the hero of time train the hero of Twilight, I just love that. And they don't do it in a way that's contrived or like you can't buy it, you know? It makes perfect sense. Man, Twilight Princess is just so good, dude. It's sad that we'll never get a Zelda of that caliber again. With modern Nintendo. Even if they break away from the open-air formula now, and that art style, I feel like, yeah, their best Zeldas are behind them, unfortunately. I mean, I don't have a lot of faith in them, but that can be proven wrong. I do think the Ocarina of Time remake looks badass. I love the art style they used, actually. A lot of people have been criticizing. I think it looks really cool. And I feel like if they're not stupid, like, you could argue, well, if they weren't stupid, then they would have followed up the Link's Awakening remake with the Oracle remakes, because a lot of people were asking for those. But the Oracles or Link's Awakening are not exactly all super popular Zeldas, you know? But Majora's Mask and Ocarina are both super popular games, so I really feel like they would be absolute fools to not follow up the Ocarina remake with a Majora's Mask remake. I feel like it's going to happen. It's inevitable. And I fingers crossed on that subject, especially because Twilight Princess has not yet been put onto the Switch, even though people have been asking for it for years. If they happen to do a trilogy of remakes, Twilight Princess would be the one that made the most sense because it has the most connection to Ocarina and Majora. So wouldn't that be just the absolute best if made a Majora remake after the Ocarina remake and then they went down the Twilight Princess route? I mean, obviously it relies on the Ocarina remake being good, which is not necessarily a guarantee, but... You know what? I'm on the fence, but ultimately I like the timeline personally. It's really jumbled and all over the place and full of holes, but I don't know. To me, it just makes Zelda feel more exciting, you know? I actually like the Zelda timeline, and I think a lot of the placements are well done. I mean, at the very least, even if you choose to completely disregard the timeline, you do know at least that it's factual. There's factual info that many of the links are the same links as each other. Like, Zelda 1 and 2 has the same link, but different Zeldas, which is funny. A Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, and the Oracles all have the same link. Hero of Time is the link for both Ocarina and Majora. And the Hero of Winds is in both Phantom Hourglass and Wind Waker. That's true. That is true. It's like it's passed down information. Who knows how accurate it really is. I mean, there's certain ones that are undeniable. Like the Hero of Time is definitely the hero shade from Twilight Princess. And I mean, the fact that that game has so many connections with Ocarina and Majora too. Like, I love that Skull Kid's in Twilight Princess. Oh my gosh, dude. Twilight Princess is just so good! Truly the best of the best. I mean, the cool thing about the timeline is that if you don't like it, you don't even have to adhere by it. Like, it's not like timeline knowledge is mandatory for the games, you know. So if it's something you enjoy, you can you can tap into it, you can look into it, and do that deep dive. And if it's not something you enjoy, you can just completely forget it exists, because after all, it's not like it gets super jumbled. So. Yeah, for me, I totally buy into the timeline thing. Even the timeline split, where it goes down three different timelines based on how based on how Ganondorf's based on Ganondorf's fate at the end of Ocarina, pretty much, like whether he wins or loses the battle against Link. And having Ocarina of Time be the bridge too, that's just so cool to me. Like, there's no more fitting Zelda game to have serve as the bridge between all the timelines. And also, man, there's a lot of stuff, like, it makes sense that Skyward Sword is the top of the timeline, because we really do see, like, a lot of origin stuff in that game. We see, I mean, firstly, Hyrule in the sky, but then also stuff like we see the origins of the Master Sword, and it just makes sense. And then obviously Breath of the Wild also makes sense to me being way at the end of the timeline, as it is, and Tears of the Kingdom obviously, because they're both, like just so futuristic with stuff like the Sheikah Slate and yeah, it is convoluted, but it's definitely a guilty pleasure for me. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, that should have been a center kill. I missed a shot. Yeah. I'm playing really well today, by the way. I mean, I don't like to point it out because that's usually when stuff doesn't go well, but like, we're getting paces. Like, this is totally just further backing the fact I could totally do better than that 38-58, but will I is the question. It has yet to be answered. I think it too mostly gets convoluted when people try and like piece it together. But I love those types of... I watched a lot of those like several hour-long deep dives into piecing the Zelda timeline together and explaining how, like, explaining the gaps in games. Because there's a lot of gaps that need to be answered for. Like, Minish Cap is the second placed one in the timeline after Skyward Sword, and there's so much in between those games that would be really cool to have filled out. Yeah, I mean, they do... they definitely do just sort of try and squeeze it in somewhere. Like, I felt that really with Echoes of Wisdom. They're like, oh, okay, I guess it kind of fits here. I think it was by A Link to the Past and Link's Awakening. You can tell they didn't really put much thought into it, but that's where the fans come in. And that's the best thing about the timeline, is yes, they may have, like, the Nintendo themselves may have put together a rough estimate, but it's the fans that really try and stitch things together, make it all make sense. Oh my god, dude, why am I... Toad's fight has been like one of the worst things for me. The last few streams. I don't know why I'm screwing this up so much. No. Oh. Is that Pixel? I think I messed it up. No, okay, I got it. Yeah, I mean, it's a win-win at the end of the day. And again, it's specifically for the people that want that sort of thing, and if they don't, they can just ignore it. It's very jumbled and not maybe super well thought out by Nintendo themselves, but again, that's where the fans come in. I like that sort of thing. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff that makes sense more than others. Like, I definitely think the one timeline that has, like, Link's Awakening, A Link to the Past, Echoes of Wisdom, the Oracles, all that in it. I think it might have one of the Four Swords in it. I think Four Swords is also, and Triforce Heroes are also both, and Zelda 1 and 2 are also both in that timeline. Like, most of them are in that one timeline. Because then there's the second timeline that has Majora's Mask after Ocarina, obviously. Twilight Princess, and then way later down the road, Four Swords Adventures. And then there's the one timeline that's specifically the flooded Hyrule timeline with Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, and Spirit Tracks. Yeah, most of the stuff is just all jumbled into that one timeline, which is interesting. And then Breath of the Wild is where the timelines come together. Like, that's, as far as we know, where they've shown it. All the regardless of what happens to Hyrule, that part it actually is, I think, the weirdest part of the timeline, is that regardless of what happens to Hyrule and the Hero of Time, Breath of the Wild still ends up being the end result, and Tears of the Kingdom after it. Bad Breath of the Wild. That would have been funny. Man, we're hitting these moth fights today. Is that another gold? No, that was like tied with the gold though. That's good. Oh yeah. Definitely. I agree with you, Deck. I do think a lot of people read too much into it, but at the same time, I do see that as sort of the point, since Nintendo pretty much was saying, you guys do the work yourselves. Here you go. Here's a basis. You guys make it make sense. Good stage. Today might be the best I've ever played, actually. Gameplay has been absolutely here today. We got what, like 3 golds today? I don't remember the last time I got that many golds. Two. It's sure giving me 2 a lot, though. I don't like 2s. I never understood why Arel always talked about 2s being bad until I played myself. But 2s rely on so much damage, and I missed a shot there, too. Please don't give me another 2. A 1, okay. GG, that's gold. That's gold, dude, let's go. Oh my god. What is happening today, man? Holy crap. There was so much stuff to highlight today. Okay, well we're 14 seconds ahead, so I'm not going for the stupid little things I added to Cossack 3 because I'd rather stay alive. Even though they're like pretty fail-proof, but I don't want to risk anything. This has a chance to be huge. Gonna keep my cool and just try and play the best I can. This is definitely our swan song, like for this grind. I just it feels right. Don't take damage there, you fool. Da 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 da. Yeah, we're not doing any of the stupid stuff I did last time. Better safe than sorry. That was perfect, actually. The last one was perfect to do stuff like that. Because, it was ahead, but it wasn't particularly, like, super impressive. And it was only really to save lag frames. Like, I did the back deboost on the last run here. Oh my, I took damage on him? What a fool. Okay. Ooh! I think of the Mad Monk from Kid Nicky when I hear that word now. Thatch Cloud. Oh, I missed a shot? That sucked. That's fine. That's time loss, though. Not as bad as it could be, but... I didn't miss my diagonal this time, at least, but a missed shot's still like 5 seconds every time. I just hate the cockroach fight, man. It's so bad. Honestly, again, like, it's funny. A lot of these castle fights actually are really bad in Mega Man 4. I don't like Cossack Catcher, I don't like Met Daddy, I don't like the cockroaches, I don't like Square Machine. Moth's fine, I like Tako Trash. I like Wily Machine, and Capsule's what it is. Da na 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 na. Da 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 da. Alright, you bastard, what do you got for me today? Hey, hey, hey. Okay, get over here. Stay over there. Don't move. Yes! Okay, there we go. That's a... Whoa! Mega Man disappeared. Where'd he go? What? Oh, we're saving time here. Aurel? What does this mean? Protomaya, welcome in. What the hell was that? Oh my gosh, that's weird. Okay. Whatever, we'll worry about that another time. That'd be funny if the spray was just gone. If only it worked that way. It'd be hilarious, actually. Ah, my God, I hate that Met. Da 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 da. Oh my gosh. It was completely offset by that weird slide I got there. You still use Mega Man Pepsi? Sure thing, Millies. I'd like to use, Mega Man Root Beer. Thank you for that clip, Exact Sarang 10. Oh my gosh, what a day it's been today. What a wonky, funny day. It's a really good stage, by the way. But Met Daddy sucks, so who knows what this is going to result in. F4, of course. And again, I'm taking damage when I don't need to be. This is not looking good. Oh, clutch. There's a wonky 6 there, too. That was a weird fight. Super clutch. Oh my gosh, what is today, man? What a weird session. This is easily the best I've ever played today. I don't know what's up today, but the revisions did well. Oh my god, dude. Why didn't my slide go off there? That was terrifying. My hands are so sweaty right now, dude. It's making me nervous. Stop it. No nerves. No nerves. Stop it. No nerves. The stage is falling apart. I don't... Come on, man. I don't play like this, so whenever I start doing well, it makes me panic. And it makes me not do as well.
Stop that!
Stop that!
Stop that!
Stop that! Please. Thank you. I mean, it's a janky stage, but we survived the worst of it. Favorite boss? Definitely Skullman. Skull and Pharaoh. I mean, Pharaoh as a robot master, Skull as a boss. Ah, frick. Come on, what? Oh my god. What the hell, man? There's our reality check. Alright, I think we're gonna make this the last attempt. We'll see if it's meant to be this PBs. If it's not, then we'll come back to 4 eventually. Yeah, probably. Okay. I think I messed that up. Probably should have gotten more ring, but we'll just be extra careful. Just hope Dustman doesn't suck. So I grabbed more dust than I needed to. I should have gone 4 ring. That's scary, actually. Oh well, we'll just hope for the best. Frick. Frick. Okay, we've got perfect ammo here, so we can't miss a shot. That was bad. Nope, up here. Crap. Okay, that's what that was. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome in. Welcome to the Nerd Cave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Instant dive, you ass. I missed so many shots, dude. Just go. Just get out. Okay. What? Man, I am butchering these Toad fights lately. What is happening with Toadman? No, menu to Pharaoh, come on. I think this is over. Oh man, I mean this is decent. This is a good enough free fights, but I think it's gonna be pretty... Well, yeah, it's over. This has effectively killed it. Yeah. I think our 3858's gonna stand. Why did I go that way? Nope. Get it, go. Yeah, this is over. GG, very good run. It's all the drill's fault. If the drill had registered... Deck, if this does frame tie, I truly will do Home Alone. Really good Wily Machine. This is actually still possible, I think. Oh my god. Literally same scenario we were in last time. I have 1 second of time save. This is literally exactly how it went. Actually, no, this time it's different, because last time it was, we were 1 second behind. This time we're 1 second ahead, so we could technically save more than just 1 second, but I don't know. This is cutting it pretty close, and we golded Capsule last run. I think this is it. Especially if I mess up any of these worms. Like that guy. Come on. Terrible worm hallway. I don't know. This is cutting it very close. Slow spawn. Rip. Yeah, it's over. GG. 3858 it is, my friends. This is the end of the grind now. We're closing it in with that 3858, which, I mean, again, mediocre run maybe, but it was good. GG's, friends. Thank you, Korn. Thank you, Aurel. Thank you, Alcon. Thank you, Deck. Very good grind. Today was good. Today was, without a doubt, the best. Like, this always happens, man. Like, I'm playing by far the best I've ever played today. And I'm ending the grind. It's like, yeah, I can see right with my own eyes. I could easily get 38 4x right now if I kept going. But I've had it with this grind, man. I'm ready for something new. I'm ready for 5. 2 has, or 4 has taken the piss out of me, quite literally. It's I've been thrashed, broken, beat, scarred, screwed, blued, tattooed, and everything under the sun. I'm still standing here, but my goodness, this grind, man, has taken a toll. I am so ready to be out of this, man. Hey, thank you as well, Exact String 10, Blind Spot, and Diesel. That was really close. I blame the drill. If the drill hadn't happened the way it happened, that would have PV'd, probably by another couple seconds only. But the drill on Tako Trash is what killed that. But hey, I mean, look how good of a pace that was, man. Like, we... no showed up. But yeah, we did it. It feels good. And I'm good with that 38.58. Like, again, not the best run I've ever done, but like... you guys saw there. Like, there has never been better splits. Those are the best splits I've ever had to run against. So when we come back to 4, whenever we come back to 4, these splits are not going to be too bad to run against at all. Like, these are fine. But yeah, man, what a ride 4 has been. We've been doing 4 since January. I'm done. I'm ready. We're done. We're gonna have the roast, although again, like I said, we are gonna do legacy runs on the alt. Because I have to. I always do that after I get a PB in something. I always have to finish off a grind with a legacy run, so I've got another time to throw down for another board. So we're gonna do that on the alt. And then, yes, Sunday we'll be back for... and by the way, we're not ending stream. We're just ending the grind. We still got, like, about an hour of stream time left, so we're gonna fill it. But yes.
Get away from me! Get away from me!
Get away from me. I'm also, like I said earlier, I'm very likely to do another daytime stream today. If we do, it'll be some more Twilight Princess Dusklight, so look out for that if I do that. Otherwise, we'll be back on Sunday for Flecke's Mega Man 1 races. And on Tuesday, we're going to have the roast of Dr. Cossack, so everybody prepare your best roast for Tuesday. There will be Gillers awarded to any really good ones. Which means most of them, because I'm mad at Dr. Cossack. So anything that roasts him and I don't like it. Yeah. Also, hello Jedi Stud, welcome in. Well, yes, GG friends. This is the end of Mega Man 4 for now. We're going to be learning 5 off stream. And while we're learning 5 off stream, I'm going to finally finish up all of my X playthroughs, because we left off, like, almost through the end of X6, like, almost 3 months ago, I think, at this point. Maybe, like, 2.5-ish, but it's been a bit. So we gotta finish up. And yes, Diesel, I think that is a splendid idea. We're going to celebrate with some